Welcome back. Today we are going to use the power of our friendship with zero, and we are going to do some fantastic things. One of the things we will be learning today is we have already learned multiplication tables up to 10. Today we will be learning multiplication tables from 11th table to 19th table, just like that, and many more. Okay, before we start the class, we will say the prayer to zero. Fold your hands, close your eyes, and say the prayer along with me. Om Poornamadaha Poornamidam Poornaat Mudachyate Poornasya Poornamaadaaya Poornamevavashishyate. Slowly open your eyes. Suppose you have a multiplication problem like this, 88 times 98. Such a frightening problem. Whenever we see big numbers like 98, 99, we usually become frightened. But here comes the power of our friendship with zero. When we make friends with number 0, there are several numbers that also become our friends right away. Okay? Can you guess what they are? Yes, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. These numbers have lots of zeros in them, so they become our friends first. These numbers like 10, 100, 1000, these are called the base numbers in Vedic mathematics. Okay, now we will see how we can take the help of these bases or base numbers, and we can solve these problems like this so easily. Okay, are you ready? See, one of these numbers is 98, is very close to our friend. What is the base number that is close to 98? It's a 100. Okay, we write here like a base is 100. Okay, now we will see how this friend will make our life easy. Okay, so we will see first this number 88. We have to see how much this number away from our base. How much is 88 away from 100? It's 12 away. Okay, 100 minus 88 is a 12. Okay, so we write that 12 here. Okay, is 88 above 100 or below 100? It's below 100, so we put a minus. If it is above 100, we will put a plus. Okay, and now how much is 98 away from 100? Just 2 away from 100. Is it below 100 or above 100? It's below 100, so we write a minus 2. Okay, so we usually write it as a 02 because this base has 2 zeros. We write a 2-digit number here. And here comes the answer right away in 2 steps. Step 1 is you have to do this diagonal calculation. Okay, you can see that means 88 minus 2 is 86. This is the first part of the answer. You can do this way or this way. If you go this way, it is 98 minus 12 is also 86. Okay, this is the first part of the answer. What is the second part of the answer? You just have to multiply these 2 digits. 12 times 2 is a 24. That's your answer. Okay, minus times minus becomes a plus. As simple as this. Now pause the video and try to do these problems yourself. If it is difficult, you can wait. Okay, we'll go together. Here 93 times 96, base is 100 because at least one number, actually both numbers are very close to a base 100. Okay, so first, how much is 93 away from 100? 7 away from 100. It's a minus 7 because 93 is below 100. So we write it a minus 7. We write it as 0, 7 because this base has two zeros. Okay, 96 is 4 away from 100 and we write it a minus 0, 4. So the answer comes right away. Step 1, you do the diagonal calculation. 93 minus 4 is 89 and then this vertical multiplication on the right. 7 times 4 is a 28. Okay. Did you do this one? Okay, it's very easy. 98 is 2 away from 100. 97 is 3 away from 100. And then step 1, 98 minus 3 is 95. And then step 2, 2 times 3 is a 6. Okay, we write a 2-digit answer here. It's a 06. As simple as this. Do you see the magic happening here? Base numbers are like your best friends spread across the number system. It's like you have best friends all over the world. Suppose you want to visit Japan and see the beautiful places there. And say you have a best friend in me living in Japan. What is the way? You just make a call to me and come here. And I will take you all over Japan and show the beautiful places. As simple as this. Same with numbers. Suppose you have to handle big numbers like 97, 98, 99. How to do this? We have a friend 100 just above this 98, 99. Okay, you shift your base to 100 and if you simply look down, you find 99 and 98 playing there and they become your friends and you can simply play with them. Life becomes effortless if you have best friends all over. Mathematics becomes effortless if you make friends with numbers. We will continue with base multiplication. Okay, here we have a problem where there will be a carry from second part of the answer to the first part. You want to try by yourself? You can pause the video and try. Okay, we can do this together. Okay, we have the base is 100, same as before because these numbers are close to 100. Okay, how much is 88 away from 100? It's a minus 12. Okay, how much is 88 away from 100? The same. Okay, and then step 1, you do the diagonal calculation. 88 minus 12 is a 76. And then we have 12 times 12 is a 144. Here we expect a 2-digit answer because we have 2 zeros in the base. But we have a 144, okay? So this 1 is a carry and eaten by the first part of the answer. 76 becomes 77. So your answer is 7744. As simple as this. Pause the video and try this problem yourself. Okay, we will do this together. Okay, here we have the base is 100 because at least one number should be close to a base. Okay, so we have 98 close to 100. So 98 is 02 away from 100. 44 is how much away from 100? How to calculate this? 100 minus 44. How to do this? You have your golden rule. All from 9, lost from 10 you can use on 44. Okay, so 9 minus 4 is a 5. Okay, we have reached the end. So 10 minus 4 is a 6. This is how you get this number. That's very simple. Okay, now write down the answer. Okay, you want to do 98 minus 56? It is a little difficult. You can do this way also. 44 minus 2 is 42. And then 2 times 56, that means double of 56 is a 112. So 112. So this 42 becomes a 43. So 4312 is the answer. Now pause the video and can you do these problems by yourself without using pen and paper? Just by looking at them and use base multiplication. You can use your own way, okay? Here is how I would do. As soon as I see these numbers, I know the base is 100 and I know the proximities to 100 of these numbers. Proximities means how close they are to 100. So this is 12 close to 100, this is 2 close to 100. Okay, how we would do? First step here is 88 minus proximity here, that is 2. So 88 minus 2 is 86. And then you multiply the proximities. 12 times 2 is a 24, as simple as that. Here, same. 96 minus proximity here. So proximity is 4. So 96 minus 4 is 92. And then you multiply the proximities. 4 times 4 is 16. As simple as this. Now we have a problem where the numbers are little above the base. So far we have seen the numbers below the base. Okay, before I teach you how to do this, maybe you can do this by yourself. Try to do this. Pause the video. Here we go. The base is 100 and then 103 is 3 away from 100, but this time it is 3 above 100. So we write a plus 3, we write a 03 because this base has 2 zeros. Okay, and here this is plus 04. And how do we do? So the diagonal calculation is 103 plus 4 is a 107 and then 3 times 4 is a 12. As simple as this. Okay, now pause the video and try to solve these by yourself. Okay, here you see this is again the base is 100 and it is 71 above 100. Here this number is 1 above 100 and then how do you do? Step 1, 171 plus 1 is 172 and then step 2, 71 times 1 is a 71. As simple as that. And here, this is a funny problem. So here, this 111, again the base is 100. 111 is 11 above 100, same here. And then step 1, 111 plus 11 is 122. And then we have 11 times 11, there is a carry here, right? 121 here. Okay, 1 is the carry, we write the 2, 1 here. And then this 122 becomes 123. Okay, this 2, 1 comes here. The answer is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Wow. You want to try this problem by yourself? Okay, if you want, you can pause the video and try. Okay, so here we go. Here, there are 3-digit number here. Oh, but this number we see, this is close to one of our friends. What is that number? 1000. That's the base here. So the base is 1000. And then here we write 3-digit numbers. Okay, so these number first, 5, 6, 8. is how much below 1000? We apply the golden rule. All from 9, last from 10. Okay, you subtract this from 9 and this from 10. So 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. And last, 10 minus 8 is a 2. Okay, and then here, this 998 is just 2 below 1000. And you simply say the answer. Okay, so first part is 5, 6, 8 minus 2. 5, 6, 6. And here we will write 3-digit answer. Okay, if there is any carry, we have to move it here. Okay, here 4, 3, 2 times 2. Okay, there is no carry. Simply it becomes 8, 6, 4. As simple as this. Oh my God. Do you want to do this problem by yourself? Okay, maybe you will be able to do this. Pause the video and try. Okay, we will do it together. Okay, the base is, this number is 99,997, but we have a best friend that is 100,000 close to this number. Okay, the base is 100,000. It has 5 zeros. So here we will have 5-digit numbers, and the second part of the answer will also have 5 digits. Okay, and then you see, so this number is below the base, so we put a minus here for both of them, and then apply all from 9, last from 10 here to get this one. So 9 minus 6 is a 3, 9 minus 8 is a 1, 9 minus 7 is a 2, again 2, and then we have the last one, 10 minus 7 is a 3. And here we have just 3, okay? We can put lots of zeros and then put a 3 and you get the answer. Step 1, you do the diagonal calculation. Okay, so you can 6, 8, 7, 7, 7 minus 3 is 6, 8, 7, 7, 4. And then you multiply these two numbers on the right. So here it seems there is no carry. So we can put down the answer simply. 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is a 6, again 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. You can do this so easily. Unbelievable. Now pause the video and try to do this problem by yourself in mind if possible. I also set this up for you in a vertical fashion. I kept everything ready for you. The base is a 1000. Now tell the answer right away. Pause the video. Okay, we can go here. This number is how much above 1000? Okay, this one. So this is 2, 3, 4 above the base. And this one is 3 above the base. Okay, first part of the answer is simply the diagonal calculation. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3 is a 1, 2, 3, 7. And then you have to multiply these, okay. 702. Okay, it should be a 3-digit answer. Okay, and this is the answer for you. Okay, so instead of doing all this, can we simply see this and do? Okay, how to do this? What we do here is we have two parts in the answer. First part will come, we simply add this number with whatever is the proximity on this side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3 is a 1, 2, 3, 7. And the second part is simply multiply the proximities here. Okay, this and this, you multiply. Here we have an addition, here we have a multiplication. So 2, 3, 4 times 3 is a 702. As simple as this. Now comes a stunner. We can use base multiplication to learn multiplication tables of 11th table to 19th table. Okay, just by looking at the problem, you can say the answer. Okay, here I set up a problem for you. 12 times 13, and you see the base is 10. Okay, you can do in a vertical fashion, and then you can say the answer. Pause the video. Shall we do it together? Okay, we have 12 times 13. These numbers, at least one of them is close to a base of 10. Okay, so now, okay, because these numbers are above the base, we put a plus. Here we write one digit because 10 has 1 0. Okay, so 12 is 2 above 10, 13 is 3 above 10. And then the first part of the answer is the diagonal calculation. 12 plus 3 is a 15. And the second part of the calculation is 2 times 3 is a 6. Wow, that's all. Okay, what do we do? Okay, instead of doing all this stuff, just by looking at this problem, can you say the answer? How to do? Okay, here, first what we do? We add this number to the proximity here. Okay, proximity is 3 because 13 is 3 away from 10. So, step 1 is 12 plus 3 is a 15. Okay, and step 2 is simply multiply the proximities here. 2 and 3, you multiply them, it's a 6. First, it's an addition. Second, it's a multiplication. As simple as this. Now pause the video and try to do these problems by yourself. You can use the calculation with pen and paper or simply say the answer just by looking at the problem. Okay, here, first step. This number 12 plus the proximity here 2. So 12 plus 2 is a 14. Okay, and the second step is a multiplication. 2 times 2. So you multiply the proximities here. It's a 4. Okay, here same. So we add this number with the proximity here. So 13 plus 3 is a 16, and then multiply the proximities here. 3 times 3 is a 9. Okay, here you will have a carry to eat. Okay, so step 1. So this number plus the proximity here, 14 plus 4 is 18, and then you have multiplication of this proximities. 4 times 4 is a 16. Okay, 1 is a carry, so 18 becomes 19. So it's a 196. Using base multiplication, you can do anything from 11 times 11 to 19 times 19 in this way so easily. Okay, now we have a couple of problems. Pause the video and try yourself. Okay, we can do this together. Okay, so first, what we do? 17 plus the proximity here. 17 plus 8 is a 25. Okay, and then you multiply the proximity. 7 times 8 is a 56. This 5 is a carry. Okay, 5 is eaten by 25 and it becomes 30. So 306 is the answer. Okay, same here. First step, 18 plus 9 is a 27. Then you have 8 times 9 is a 72. 7 is the carry eaten by 27, and 27 eats 7 and becomes 34, and it's a 342. Now, using this base multiplication, you should be able to do anything from 11 times 11 to 19 times 19 within about 3 seconds with a little bit of practice. Okay, now hereafter you can say anyone that I know multiplication tables up to 19, or you can say 20. Now pause the video and open page 14 of the workbook. Here we have the multiplications from 1 times 1 to 20 times 20. We have already filled from 1 times 1 to 10 times 10 before. Using base multiplication, you can fill from 11 times 11 to 19 times 19. Okay, and you can also fill the multiplication table of 20 because it is same as multiplication by 2, you just add one more 0. And you will see there are 2 quarters here remaining. Here we have a multiplication of a 2-digit number and a 1-digit number, or here 2-digit number and a 1-digit number. You can fill these also using what we learned earlier. So the mental multiplication from left to right. And the funny thing is, if you fill this part, you also get answers to this part. Before we close, a couple of points. You can use base multiplication for multiplications below 10 as well. Do you remember the hand method of 5 times 5 to 9 times 9? That method has its origin in base multiplication. Okay, say for example you have 8 times 7. Okay, how do we do this in base multiplication? The base is a 10. Okay, so 10 has 1 0. So here we see 8 is how much away from 10? It's 2 away from 10. We put a minus because 8 is below 10. Same, 7 is 3 below 10. Okay, we set up the problem like this and we simply say the answer. So first step is the diagonal calculation. 8 minus 3 is a 5, and then the second calculation 2 times 3 is a 6, and now you do 8 times 7 using your hands and then see how base multiplication is used in the hand multiplication. Suppose you have a problem where one number is above the base and one number is below the base. Can we use this base multiplication? Yes, but I will come to this after we learn something called a bar number, okay, in one of the next classes. That's all for today. Thank you.